Hey, thanks so much for chatting with us today.
Yeah, of course.
So let's get started. What's your name?
Aisley.
And what are you studying here at Waterloo?
I'm in public health and with co-op.
What year are you in?
I'm in my third year.
Are you from the Waterloo area?
I'm not. I'm from Ontario.
Are you happy you chose public health at Waterloo?
I am very happy.
And why is that?
I really feel like the program fits my needs, my personality, and just what I like to learn.
And why did you choose public health at Waterloo over public health at other schools?
I chose it mostly for the co-op program.
One thing you wish you knew about public health at Waterloo before starting?
That'd be really hard to say. You learn so much when you come here. I don't know what I would answer.
What is your favorite public health course?
Probably my mental health class that I took.
And why is that?
It was super interesting to learn about mental health from a scientific perspective, but also learn how to take care of your own mental health.
If you've learned one thing in class, what does it mean?
Probably upstreaming.
What's upstreaming?
Upstreaming is how you can tackle a problem proactively before it happens.
How do you describe public health to people when they ask what you're studying?
Public health is a mix of social sciences and anatomy, biology, but really focusing on population and environmental health.
And what are the social determinants of health?
Social determinants of health are a list of different indicators that aren't necessarily genetics that can impact somebody's health and quality of life.
If you had to choose a song to describe your experience in public health, which song would you choose?
I do not know. Maybe a whole playlist.
Did you know what public health was in high school?
Not really.
How did you find out about public health as a program you could study at university?
I took a tour of Waterloo.
How did you know it was the right program for you?
I read some of the courses that are in the program and I was really interested, and a lot of the interests I had in high school kind of matched up with the first year courses.
Where did you find the best information about different universities' public health programs?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
It's okay. Where did you find the best information about different universities' public health programs?
I used this website called eInfo, and it actually compared most of the Ontario universities' programs and different kind of offerings.
What's your favorite part about the program?
Probably the flexibility.
Hardest thing about public health for you?
There's also the flexibility. There's so many options and so many different paths you can kind of choose.
Most interesting thing you've learned so far?
I don't know. So many things come to mind.
How would you describe your fellow public health students?
Very passionate.
Who is this program a good fit for, in your opinion?
People that like science and health and wellness, but don't necessarily want to take those science or math courses.
Do you feel like you have job opportunities after you graduate?
Yes.
Why?
Sometimes when I'm looking for co-op jobs, I look at full-time jobs and I notice that I have a lot of the requirements for those jobs. I'm just missing some of that time experience.
What's the top skill you've learned that'll help you be employable after you graduate?
Probably to understand and appreciate different types of leadership and team members. So I'm a very extroverted person, and I definitely thought that was an archetypal leader, but I now really appreciate everyone and what everyone brings to the table, and I've seen that in classes and group projects and co-op. So
Are you in co-op?
I am in co-op.
Why'd you choose co-op?
I chose co-op to give me a break from school, kind of in between my degree, and to get some job experience.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard is it being in a co-op program, in your opinion?
Probably on average a 6. This term was probably a 7.
Describe your favorite co-op job.
My favorite co-op job was working in marketing, and I helped with our campus tour program here. So I got to talk to a lot of excited students, and it was really awesome.
What about your most challenging co-op experience?
I was in a co-op role when I was working customer service, but we didn't have any customers, and so it was pretty difficult to really keep interacting and being involved.
Favorite part of co-op?
Probably the opportunities and getting to explore different job options.
Hardest part?
Probably the way it makes you move outside of your comfort zone.
Biggest learning from co-op so far?
That not every job is going to be for you, and sometimes rejection is just redirection to something different or better.
Is co-op competitive?
Yeah.
Was every co-op job you got directly related to your degree?
No.
Were these still good learning experiences for you?
Yes, I gained so many transferable skills and a lot of friends and connections that have helped me keep part-time jobs or just keep involved with my old jobs.
Is co-op worth it in your opinion?
I think it's worth it.
How much does Waterloo help you find co-op jobs?
Quite a bit.
What's your advice for students trying to choose between co-op and non-co-op or regular?
I would say to understand if you want to have summers off or you want to continue to be on work or school for your entire degree.
What's your typical class size?
I'd say on average about like 100, 200.
Do you know most of your classmates?
Yeah.
Can you take courses outside of public health?
Yes.
What's your favorite elective or course you've taken outside of public health been so far?
I took a social development studies class called Political Ideologies, and it was very interesting. I got to kind of relate it back to health and see how it fit in with history and current healthcare.
What's your favorite thing about your profs?
They're so personable and really get to know you.
Do they have office hours so you can get extra help if you need it?
Yeah.
Have you ever visited a prof during office hours?
Yes.
And what'd they help you with?
They helped me with quite a few things, sometimes understanding assignments, sometimes just hearing about their life journey, career journey, getting to learning ways to get more involved in their class and ask questions.
Do you have TAs to help you out even more if you need it?
Yes.
And who are they?
They are typically upper year students or post-grad students in their masters or PhDs that really are excelled in that class or are interested in the work that the prof is doing.
Most helpful thing they've taught you so far?
One of my TAs taught me a really awesome referencing software, and it's helped me in my entire undergrad just have more efficient formatting.
How many hours of homework do you do a day?
A day, probably 2 to 5.
Is the workload manageable for you?
Yes.
How do you stay organized?
I use a lot of different things. I'm a big list person, so I use a lot of lists.
What's your favorite way to de-stress?
I do really enjoy the fitness classes on campus, so I'll go to Zumba or yoga.
Any tips for high school students worried about managing their workload at university?
I would say don't get too, upset if the first thing you try doesn't work for you. I've kind of changed my study style every single term, and finally in third year found what worked for me. So just take it one term at a time.
What's the campus environment like?
It's very hustling and bustling. Everyone's super friendly.
Favorite thing to do in Waterloo off campus?
I'm trying to find the best matcha latte in the area. So I like going to Uptown, which is our downtown, and just exploring different coffee shops.
1 to 10, how would you rank your school spirit?
Probably a 7.5.
Do you do anything fun outside of class?
Yeah, I really enjoy going up to the Columbia Lake, and there's usually it's really low right now, so sometimes you can actually walk in it, but just exploring some of the wildlife.
Do you get enough sleep?
Yes.
What's the best way for a new public health student to get involved?
Go to some of our health events. Our undergraduate student association hosts lots of cool opportunities to meet new people and do fun things.
Where'd you meet your first friend in university?
In residence.
What's the public health community like?
Very passionate people.
Is it academically competitive, or do you help each other out?
There's a lot of kind of helping each other out, but people definitely are working towards their own goals as well.
Best tip for balancing social life and school?
Probably to prioritize both equally. sometimes when you don't prioritize one, the other kind of falls through the cracks, and then it just doesn't work very well.
Number one piece of advice to a brand new public health student to meet people.
Just say hi to people in class, at orientation. Just everyone's super friendly.
What would you tell your younger self, the one nervous about their future, today, if you could?
Probably that everything's gonna be fine. You just have to wait to prove that everything's gonna be fine.
How was the transition from high school to university?
Definitely difficult coming from a small town, but manageable.
What was the hardest part for you?
I think just like learning to do adult things on my own.
Is there anything you wish you'd done in high school to prepare you for university?
I don't think so.
Favorite place on campus to hang out?
Probably the rec lounge in health.
All right, that's it, Aisley. Thanks so much.
Yes, thank you. Have a good day.
You too.